yeah, I'm back with another Jumpman reaction video to the animated cartoon movie called Grand Prix of Europe. But to go take my little nephew to go see it the other day, and it was his first time ever being in a movie theater. So you know he was hyped. Big screen, chairs that recline, you know what I'm saying? Snacks, all that good stuff. Seeing an animated cartoon movie on a big screen. So it was a good first experience for him, you know what I'm saying, at the movie theater. So being that I went to go see it, I gotta give a review on it. I gotta put it under the Jumpman reaction video. So if you got kids that like to go to the movies or like cartoon movies, then take them to go see Grand Prix of Europe. You know what I'm saying? So this movie was about whatever animal they was, mouse, guinea pig, I don't know. But it looked like there was a mouse. So this female mouse, a female animal, guinea pig, whatever. Her and her family, they ran like a go-kart track. You know what I'm saying, for like the public. And father was in some debt with some bad folks. So apparently he had borrowed some money from these folks and they wanted to collect. He didn't have it. So what was going on, I guess he was having trouble making ends meet or making the money to keep the park up. You know what I'm saying? And it was a part, the bomb that had passed away, it was kind of like sentimental for the whole family because, you know, it was kind of like, you know, a family thing, you know what I'm saying? It was like, you know, it was their thing. So the daughter, she used to get so tied up into being one of the racers in the park and beat people. And the father was like, you can't keep doing that, you know what I'm saying? Our customers need to feel like they won, you know what I'm saying? Let them win, you know what I'm saying? She was like, okay, I'm sorry, you know. But she had a thing of racing. She liked to race, you know what I'm saying? So fast forward, she go to this event where she get to meet some of like the famous race car drivers. He was another mouse. They looked alike. She got to meet him, but the way she met him was not the way that any other fan was meet him. You know what I'm saying? She happened to like wander around the race car event and happened to go see his car. She went to go look at it. Next thing you know, she driving it. She taking off with it, just enjoying herself. The race car driver, while he talking to fans, signing autographs and stuff, he noticed his car is moving away. He rushed to go, jump on the car, and they just riding all through the city, and she just taking them on a wild ride. Pause. The whole time he trying to tell her to pull over, he like hanging on the side of the car, you know, cartoon shit, you know what I'm saying? But she can drive. She, you know, avoiding all types of obstacles and all this and that. So during this little ride, he fractured his arm. He can't drive now. So they come up with a game plan to where he can still be in the race, but not be in the race. Because he couldn't just forfeit and just quit and be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was number one. He didn't want to lose that number one spot. So she was like, let me drive. Like, we kind of look alike anyway. So fast forward, that's what ended up happening. And she had to go through multiple races, but she had to be in certain places in all these races to be able to go to the final race. So this particular race car driver, was a kid, she couldn't figure out why he was so introvert, why he was so to himself, why he didn't socialize with other drivers and all this and that stuff. Because when he was a kid, he was in a kid's home. And all the people that he came up with in that kid's home, they all talked about how they was going to become a race team together. But what ended up eventually happening was everybody started getting moved out by, getting selected by different families being adopted. So it kind of like put a damper on his dreams because all his friends was moving away and he couldn't understand. At that age, he was like, we're supposed to stick together. But y'all in the orphanage home, you know what I'm saying? And different families picking them up. And they getting moved out one by one, you know what I'm saying? Because they got a home now. So he was the last one. So he set his mind and set out to be there. He didn't need nobody, and he would just do things on his own. So he was making it real hard for the little female mouse or guinea pig, whatever she was, squirrel, I don't know. She was like, damn, why you so uptight? You know what I'm saying? Like he was just like not was trying not to let her get close, but he was like, but yeah, I could use you to still be in these races for me. But she was actually trying to build a bond with him, you know what I'm saying? So once she found out through one of his childhood friends that was in the race, but basically like a competitor now, but he was still trying to be his friend, but he wouldn't allow nobody in no more. Like he wouldn't allow nobody to get close. But he had broken down to him what went on as a child, so she understood then, but she still did the races for him. She still was trying to be his friend, this and that. Eventually he opened up because for many reasons, because she was there for him, you know what I'm saying? And she could race. And the father, once he found out that she was in the race, they had to make it there so they can see the final race. He kept on kind of like neglecting her dreams of what she always wanted to do, be a racer, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, he broke her off with some of the money. They was able to save the pop. He was able to like reunite with some of his friends. It was one that wasn't his friend that was sabotaging the race. So they ended up finding out who that was. But the crazy thing about it was, during the whole movie, she thought, and a lot of other people thought, that it was the guy that was a black crow. He was a black crow in a black car. So I guess symbolically, that was supposed to be symbolism for melanated people, so-called black people. The programming of how they paint the picture of how anything black is evil and dark and demonic and thuggish and ratchet and this and that. That's the programming that they painted to the world. You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy that at one part of the movie, at the end of the movie, once she found out it wasn't him, but it was the bear, she was like, I'm so sorry because I thought it was you. He was like, yeah. And he wooed the number 13. That's a big occult number, a big esoteric occult number too. Do your homework, do your research on it. I could do that in a whole nother video. You know what I'm saying? But she said, yeah, I'm so glad I found out who it was, and you know what I'm saying, I thought it was you the whole time, you know what I'm saying? He said, yeah, I get that a lot. But I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? But the program, you know what I'm saying, or what they try to depict so-called melanated, not so-called melanated, because we is melanated, you know what I'm saying, but so-called black. This fucking hoodie is black. My skin is a hue, different shades of brown, goldish brown, copper tone. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, do this look the same? Do my hair on my face look the same as my skin? No, stop calling yourself black. That means they're entity, they're by law. It's a standard. It ain't got nothing to do with color. White and black ain't got nothing to do with. Oh, that's a whole nother video. But yeah, Grand Prix of Europe was a good movie to go see. Good cartoonish movie to go see. You got some young ones. Nephew, he liked the Sonic. So the whole race car thing was shit. He liked it. So yeah. We ate our popcorn, and I'm gonna get this y'all 5 popcorn. Peace out, my Wadu. Jump, man. Go see it.